Hello, welcome to Hitwicket with Harsha, a new partnership that I'm very excited to be part of. Over here, we will try and relive some great T20 World Cup matches, but we'll also try and demystify cricket strategy by making it accessible to all of you through a fun gaming experience. It's all part of the Hitwicket Tag Team World Conquest. And remember, you can play it in partnership mode too. The game we have selected for you today is an absolute thriller. We're going back to the T20 World Cup of 2021 played in the UAE, remember? Now this came after a phenomenal cricket match between New Zealand and England the previous day. 57 were needed of 4 overs and New Zealand got those in 3 overs. Now the excitement carried over into the next day, but it was a bit different. You know, when Australia play Pakistan, for some reason they don't quite rate them. Maybe because they've had some great wins over them in the past. Remember that Michael Hussey assault on Pakistan back in the West Indies in 2010. So as a result, they go in thinking that they've always got the wood over Pakistan. I'm not sure how Pakistan think about going into those games, but this time they came into the tournament on a big high. They'd won 5 matches in a row, including for the first time against India. Remember, they won by 10 wickets. Yeah, I know we don't want to remember it that much. But won by 10 wickets against India, stormed into the semi-final. Australia had lost to England, and so 1 versus 2, it turned out to be an Australia versus Pakistan semi-final. As usual, Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, they started slowly. They produce runs, but they take up a lot of deliveries. And it required a bit of a rearguard action to take Pakistan to 176. Now with their bowling, it's not a bad score. You're still looking at 9 and over. You start well, the asking rate goes up very quickly, and they kept taking wickets all along. At one point they had Australia at 92 for 5 in the 13th over. And Australia only got there because David Warner was in fantastic form. He had made 49 of 30 balls. But they needed a partnership now to take them home. It's always partnerships in T20 cricket. Matthew Wade came out to join Marcus Stoinis. They're 2 very different kinds of players. Marcus Stoinis, big build, bull, hits the ball hard down the ground. Matthew Wade, slightly smaller build, strong, but more inventive. And they started that partnership. They had to start slowly though. They couldn't lose too many wickets. The first 2 overs only produced 12 runs. Then Stoinis teed off. Then Wade started to play his shots. And it came down to 20 of 10. Seems a lot easier than it actually is. But then Hassan Ali put down that catch at deep mid-wicket. I'm sure you remember that. Poor Hassan Ali. He got vilified for that. It was a pretty straightforward catch. Maybe he lost the ball somewhere in the crowd. But things happen to people. You have bad days. But social media was so cruel. They absolutely vilified Hassan Ali. And I felt for him. But I don't know what that did to Shaheen Afridi, who was the bowler. I know what it did to Matthew Wade. It just unlocked him completely. There was one huge monster hit over mid-wicket. On either side of that, 2 scoops down to the shorter boundary, down at fine leg. Boom, 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 6, 6, 6. And Australia had won, much like New Zealand the previous day, with an over to spare. Once again, it was a partnership, isn't it? It's always partnerships, as I keep telling you. Now, it was Marcus Stoinis and Matthew Wade that day. But it could be you too, because the excitement doesn't have to end here. You can relive those matches and create your own partnerships too in Hitwicket's new event, the Tag Team World Conquest, where you strategize with your partner and finish off those chases yourself.